So are you a city worker who's been injured on the job and you have no idea what the next steps are? Well, listen to this video and I'll tell you what to do to protect your rights. My name is Dennis Ryan and I'm a personal injury attorney in New York. I've been representing injured city workers for years, and I'm about to tell you the next steps that you need to take to protect your rights. So the first thing that you have to do as an injured city employee after you were involved in an accident is to fill out a line of duty injury report. Now, it's very important that in that report, you describe exactly what caused your accident and who was at fault for causing the accident. Now, the second thing to do is to speak with an attorney right away, because if you're an injured city employee, you have only 90 days so that you file a notice of claim within that time frame to help preserve your rights. So besides filling out the line of duty injury report, it's also very important to take photographs of the accident scene and get the names and addresses of any witnesses who may have knowledge about how your accident happened. That's going to be important later on down the road when you bring your claim. Now, you also need to be able to document the injuries that you suffered as a result of this accident. And the only way to do that is to see medical professionals after you leave the hospital and have them fill out medical reports to show that the accident that you were involved in is responsible for causing the injuries and the pain that you're feeling. Now, city workers who are injured on the job most of the time will require approval from their own agency's medical clinic to get treatment. And oftentimes this is difficult. The most important thing to do is to remember that anytime you see a doctor, you mention every single part of your body that's bothering you. So later on down the road, if you're trying to get MRIs or doctors to see you for that part of the body, you've already had medical documentation showing that that injury is related to the accident. So recently on one of my own cases, I was representing an injured sanitation worker who came to me right before that 90-day deadline. When I spoke with him, he wasn't sure if he wanted to pursue a claim. His injuries were bothering him, but he was hoping it would get better. Eventually, he would need 2 surgeries and was never able to go back to work. And if he had waited just a few days more and missed that 90-day deadline, he may have never been able to receive any money on his claim. Right after they're involved in an accident, a city worker may not know how serious the injuries are, or how long they're going to be out from work, or even whether they want to see a doctor. But it's very important to remember that you've got to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And that's why it's important to speak with lawyers, to see doctors, and to document your claim. Because if worse does happen, you need to be protected. Now, many attorneys don't even know that injured city workers can bring a claim against the city, never mind knowing the exact way to represent them on a claim like this. That's why it's important for injured city workers to speak with an attorney who knows the ins and outs of representing them in their claims against the city. And that's why it's important to call us. If you're an injured city worker and you have a claim, give us a call at 212-441-4352 or hit the link below to schedule an appointment. So if you enjoyed the information that was provided in this video and you want to learn more, please hit the link below to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Dennis Ryan. I'm a New York City injury attorney, and I'll see you on the next video.